short for a stormtrooper?
Episode 8 is the next movie on the horizon for Star Wars fans, and as we begin to shift away from Rogue One, our focus starts to hover around our main players and biggest actors of the film. But I'm not talking about Luke Skywalker or Leia this time. I'm talking about someone who has been lacking attention recently, and that is Benicio del Toro and his upcoming role. So, what character could he play? Well, I've got one in mind that might fit him perfectly and make sense to the story, and that's an EU character named Talon Karrde. Talon Karrde was a smuggler and information broker who was a very powerful figure in the underworld, eventually becoming so influential that he took over the Karrde organization in 0 ABY, which was of course a strong information and broking organization, who eventually became the best group in the smuggling world. Talon was a lot different from most people like him though, being described as honorable, honest, and very low profile despite his status. Soon after, a little while into 8 ABY, he crossed path with Mara Jade, who was disguising herself as someone else at the time, and after she saved him from being captured, he actually took her under his wing, intending to make her a main player in his underground movement. Decades later, in the wake of the peace treaty between the New Republic and the Imperial Remnant, Karrde then turned his organization into an information sharing agency to maintain trust between both governments. He worked with so many figures throughout his life, including Mara Jade, Luke Skywalker, the Jedi, Princess Leia, and the Smugglers' Alliance when he was combating the Yuuzhan Vong invasion, which also involved Lando Calrissian. The dude damn near knows everyone. Now what's so interesting is that in Legends, of course, when Jacen Solo goes crazy and begins to declare the new Jedi enemies of the state again, he kills Mara Jade, decimating the new Jedi Temple. Then, sentenced with failure, Luke was ordered into exile until he could find the cause of Jacen Solo's turn to the dark side, and Talon Karrde himself was there to see Luke off. So yes, this history does sound familiar. In fact, it sounds just like the start of The Force Awakens, and if they are intending to roughly follow the storyline through, then Talon Karrde could be considered another major important player. Most of us are predicting right now that Episode 8 will see the long-awaited reunion of Luke and Leia, but this reunion will not be easy. There will be many challenges, uphills, and certainly many questions. Questions that need answers to provide us with history. For this, you require characters that have connections with our main figures like Luke and Leia, people that were present and a part of major events, people like Yvonne Verlaine, Lor San Tekka, and now possibly Talon Karrde. But who should they get to play this very crucial and unique role? Well, someone very crucial and unique, of course, Benicio del Toro. I think he would be an absolutely perfect fit to display this type of person. And what's so great about it is you can make his character into anything now. He could be an underground crime lord once again, or a very valued member of the Senate or one of the governments. Another reason this specific character is so important to bring back is because in many ways this is a continuation of the crime syndicates, underground markets, and smuggling that we only witnessed briefly with figures like Jabba the Hutt. This will give us a chance to go back into the underworld, connecting us with one of the greatest aspects of the Star Wars universe. Episode 8 won't just be about the First Order, the New Republic, and the Resistance, but instead will involve many different organizations and governments, all falling under the new chaos of the First Order, and most likely beginning to work together to solve problems. But as always, this was just my idea. What do all of you think about Benicio del Toro possibly playing Talon Karrde? Could it be a good fit, or do you have someone else in mind completely? Leave all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the great white void. And as always, until next we meet, stay in a galaxy far, far away.